Hey guys, it's Artsy, and in today's video, it's going to be part one of me starting my own business, which sounds kind of crazy because it's very out of the blue and I've never talked about this before, because it was kind of a new idea. My life's been changing a lot recently. I'm not going to go into details, but just like family stuff's been weird, to say the least. So I thought that I might as well change too. I might try something new. So my idea is that I'm gonna sell stickers and prints, and I'm just starting with 3 sticker designs right now because I don't want to go overboard and like do too much and then it doesn't work out in case it doesn't work out, which I'm not saying I don't think it will, but there's always possibilities that things don't work out. So I'm just starting off with 3 different sticker designs, and everything on the website's gonna be involved in, at least for now, video games. Maybe I'll expand to like television series later. But the first 3 ideas that I had were to draw Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom, and then Mario's, or Peach from Mario, and Celeste from Celeste. The game's just called Celeste. So I was really inspired to do this by a lot of videos that I've been watching by certain YouTubers. There's this girl who runs this business called Uncomfy, and I really like her. And I feel like I watch a lot of motivational YouTube, which is an interesting genre, and podcasts and stuff. And it's always like, just go after your dreams, and if you want to do something, do it. And if it doesn't work out, then that's fine. So I thought that I might as well. Now, the first thing obviously to do is to draw the stickers. So I had to make my first sticker. This first one is of Princess Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom. And I think this is my second favorite. The last drawing that I did is my favorite one. But here Zelda is just looking at the camera. I wanted to do a couple different angles. Also, each of the drawings comes with, or each of the stickers will come with another little sticker that's like a related item. So she has a torch, and then the Celeste one's gonna have a strawberry, and the Princess Peach one is going to have her like little umbrella from Smash Bros. So that was just a little extra thing that I could add in because I thought that it would be nice to, give my customers something for free since they are supporting me, if I have customers at all, once again. The business probably won't actually like launch for another month or two, sadly, because I, first of all, have to get a printer or a sticker maker, and second of all, I need to figure out where I'm gonna host this. I'm not sure yet. So if anyone sees this video and wants to, encourage me to join their platform, I may. And then one last thing that I have to do is probably like actually figure out what size to make these and stuff. I did one test, which you'll see later, and that went well, but I am just not fully there yet. I just have the designs, and that's all. And there's still a lot of work, so this will be probably a 3 or 4 part series, maybe 2, but probably not because it's too much work for 2 videos. The reason that I chose to do stickers, and specifically video game stickers, is because I collect a lot of them. On my computer, there's a lot of stickers and such about like various things, but specifically video games. I was really into Sailor Moon. I bought some stickers for that. And I did dabble slightly in making my own stickers for a little while, a couple years ago, but it was never like a serious thing. But I think that if I were to make it a business, I think that I would want it to be stickers, and that's why I'm choosing this. Also, it's hard to find merch for your favorite video games if they're not always as popular as like the main ones, so I may expand to not such popular video games in the future. Anyways, about this drawing, it did use the symmetry tool quite a bit when it comes to the like overall layout of the face, but the hair is swaying in the wind, or is implied to be swaying in the wind, so I didn't use that for that. And then all of the shading isn't symmetry, of course, because it's, coming from a specific direction. The eyes are very interesting, I feel, because they're not like the traditional Zelda eyes that you would think of, but I think it does definitely look like her, especially the colors. All the stickers cut off at like the bust up, so they're not super like, I don't know how to explain this. They're not too, they're meant to be kind of round and not like long and hard to read, because I want it to be very easy to understand, because people already, if it's a video game, not how people play video games. So yeah, the drawing was pretty simple. I wanted to keep it not too complicated in case you're going to be seeing it from pretty far away, or it's going to be reasonably small, so I wanted to make it simple. and the lines are not super straight and stuff, but I think that that's okay. The highlights just add another level, I feel like, so I added some highlights to the hair, and I think that that was all that it really needed to bring it together. And then I soon after this started working on the torch. I chose the torch because I feel like the most iconic part of Tears of the Kingdom, obviously there's like the Zora stuff, or Zonai stuff, but I'm mostly thinking of the fact that in the beginning of the game, like the first clips, there's a clip of Zelda having a torch, and I wanted to have an homage to that. It just feels like such an iconic moment in the games. And yeah, that's my explanation. So the holidays are basically here, and I would love to get a holiday themed video out, but no promises. I've given up on promising things because I've realized how flaky I am. It never works out. But I will try and get something Christmas or holiday related. I'm going to New York for Christmas, so that's going to be cool. Anyways, I'm almost done with this part, so I'm going to hand it over to real-time me to speak now.
Okay, so pardon my voice because I have a bit of a cold right now, but I just finished the first sticker that I'm going to do, and I asked my dad for some advice. I went to him and I said, hey, what do you think I could change? And he said that he thinks I should define the lines a little bit more, and I do agree because some of them are way too sketchy. So I think I might go over the lines another time, but this is what it looks like, and I really like this. I think it's a good jumping off point. It's Princess Zelda if you have no life and have never played the Zelda games. I don't know what I think about her eyes because they're not really her eyes in the game, but I think that that's all right. So I just was zooming out to see if it's like readable because it would be maybe like this size. I have some stickers on my computer and I maybe want it to be like the size of this one. So I'm gonna try and print out a version and see how it goes. So I'll check back in a second.
The lip gloss part is kind of irrelevant. I just wanted to put it in there because it was fun, and I absolutely love the Glossier lip gloss formula. It stays on for very long. But this is not a makeup review channel. This is an art channel. So the next one that I was working on is Celeste, the game that ironically popped up on screen on time. And the idea of this was just to have her going sideways, and originally I wanted to have Madeline and Madeline and Madeline, it doesn't matter, back to back, and you'll see that I play around with that and the colors of them like contrasting, but it really doesn't end up working out as I wanted it to, so sadly I didn't get to do that, but I think that it's pretty the way it is. I was checking back on the other drawing to like make sure I was doing it in the same style a lot because I didn't want them to be too different. I wanted to keep it pretty consistent. So I need to actually make all the art for my website at some point, but I need to first figure out what website that will be. And my time frame ideally would be to launch this by February, but hopefully actually before them. It will likely not happen by like the beginning of New Year's, although it would be cool to have it launch for the new year. I don't think that's gonna happen. And anyway, it doesn't matter. This drawing was really fun for me to do. It was very fluid. I love drawing people from the side, and I colored some of the lines, which I didn't do on the other one, which felt like nice. She's a redhead, so I did end up giving her some red lashes, which was, I feel like, a nice detail, and albeit not really necessary, but good. Alright, now about life stuff. It is the holidays, as I said earlier, and God, am I excited for holiday things. Like, I'm going to New York, as I stated, and the shopping is about to go crazy, because I love Christmas shopping, and I'm going to do so much Christmas shopping. I need to buy people's presents still. I haven't gotten stuff, which isn't great, but we're getting there. We'll figure it out. Also, school has been going. Friend stuff is good. However, it's not good? Final season. I see those memes that are like final or finals week or my final week. It's my final week, guys. Finals are after break, and I am already stressing. It's so bad. I still have a week left of school, but I get out after that for 2 weeks for Christmas, and then I come back, and then there's a week, and then finals. All my teachers are giving their tests like now before we go on break, so that's been stressful, and then you have to come back, have only a week to study for finals, or I don't know why I've been saying finals, midterms, and then you just have to take them, and I'm not ready. There is a test and an in-class essay for my classes tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next day, and I am stressing. I need to lock in I've been saying that a lot recently because the school that I transferred to has been fairly difficult. Anyways, about this drawing, here I am filling in the eyelashes, but then I fixed them. I was not a fan of the way that they were done on the droopy fashion, so I had to kind of redo them as just regular. They were very oddly looking in the way that I originally had them. I used to do that a lot, and it sometimes works, but it often doesn't, and it wasn't working here. If you're an artist, then you're gonna relate to this, but I feel like in this process, there was a lot of seeing that there's a color there that shouldn't be, or a line there that shouldn't be, and then searching the 2,500 layers to look for that line. It was not fun. It was very difficult. Not cute, not calm, not cool, not collected. But, you move on. It's okay. I didn't color pick for any of these drawings just because it didn't feel like my style. I usually just take the color and I color pick and then I adjust it to how I think that it would look good, so it's not too different, but it's also like kind of me. And I don't really think that color picking is always the best, but if you're trying to save time, then it's fine. Here I am messing around with trying to draw a battle line or copy all the layers and then draw her in like behind Madeline, and I like flipped her and I just put her there as a shadow. And I tried it a lot, and it wasn't really, like, working for some reason. It was very odd. But you know how it goes. It is what it is. I just couldn't get it to look right. I had her looking behind. And I just ended up settling on the original design, which is okay. Alright, I'm kind of rapidly running out of things to say, so I'm gonna stop yapping and just, like, turn the music, like, let you guys listen to music while you watch me draw. Then I'll be back to talk about the peach drawing in, like, a minute. Alright, so my problem right now is that I do not have a sticker maker, any way to make these stickers that I'm designing. So I'm going to ask for Christmas, which is just about coming up, for this. But I hope that my dad gets it for me. He said he would, because it just looks really good, and I've heard Cricuts work very well. Yeah. Hey again. So this is definitely my favorite drawing of the video. I think that it's just so pretty and fun. This also happens to be the last one that I did. They are in order, and I think that the colors on this one are so nice and pretty, and the just like design, the way that I did her face is fun. It's like it's not a clear expression, but it feels full of life, and it's just nice. And I did adjust the colors a little because I wasn't gonna give her like a neon yellow hair. I did make her like light, kind of bleach blondie, and the skin tone basically stayed the same. I didn't change any of their skin tones. I didn't want to be very like. I wanted to stay true to the designs. The pinks are a little more muted than they were in the original, but it's definitely intentional, and I think that it looks nicer with the rest of the stuff. The dress is actually slightly different. I didn't give her like the blue metal because it felt like that would be a lot of blue considering I was going to make the background circle also blue and the earrings and the crown. For her eyes, I basically kept them black. I didn't make them very colorful intentionally, of course. Anyways, I feel like I should say that it is a luxury I'm able to do this and make this video. Like, I am so lucky that I get to have the time to make a business, or at least try and make a small business. I am so inspired by my parents. My dad's so encouraging, and my mom has made a lot of businesses in her life. She's definitely an entrepreneur. So I feel like very supported in making all this stuff, which is wonderful. This drawing, I think, is one of the best drawings I've ever done, which is a leap, I know, because like I've done a lot of artwork, but it just feels like different in a way. Making this video was actually very difficult, or not very difficult, but it was frustrating because it was very laggy. The video is very long and there's a lot of footage, so it kind of kept on freezing, and that was very annoying. I played around with multiple types of blush. I didn't know whether I wanted to make it like streaky or fadey. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I didn't know if I wanted to make it very blended or kind of like just there, and I chose the way that kind of went with the style, very pixely, very harsh, but I think that it's nice like that. I intend to make the products I sell very high quality. I don't want to sell something bad, so that's why I'm not just like I'm not just diving in right away. I don't want to keep people waiting while I wait for the sticker maker to arrive, and I want to know how to use it before I just have to like jump right in. And I spent a lot of time on these artworks, so I hope that you like them, because it's important to me that I'm making quality products. For future launches, I'm thinking about making Hollow Knight stuff, and if we're going into television, then definitely something for Gilmore Girls, although I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to appeal to too many audiences in case that it kind of clouds like what my whole idea is, you know? But we'll see. I really don't know where I'm going to go with this, but I just plan to have a good time and to like follow my passion, or not passion. No, yeah, it is a passion. I stand behind that. Follow what I love doing, which is creating. I do realize 15 is very young to be starting something like this, but I'm working with a brand, which is crazy for me to say. It's a small brand, but it's still a brand right now on a short video, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. And I had to set up a Venmo account, so now I have a Venmo, so I can also receive money, which isn't something I've been able to do before. So it just felt like everything was coming together to make good circumstances. The shading on this was pretty, and the highlights were too. Then I finished up, I made some circles. I kind of knew what I was doing by this point, so all of this was very easy. Then I went back to my references. I was disgusted by the type of things that if you look up a video game character come up online. But then I just made the umbrella, and that was the last step of this like whole video and process. So I'm just gonna say thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next and future installments of this series, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for following me on this start of this journey of making a business. And I hope to see you guys in the next installment of making a sticker business. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.